Alright, we are back with another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles review, and today we're going to take a look at the Classic Collection 1990s movie, Michelangelo. As you can see, I'm not starting with him in the package like I did for Donatello. The packaging is the same for all four turtles, so I didn't really feel a need to start with him in the package. I will bring the package in a little bit just to compare the head sculpt to the actual mask that was used in the movie itself. But let's get things started off looking at his accessories. And he comes with his nunchucks. He comes with two. And they look very nice. They're very similar to what the cartoon Classic Collection Michelangelo came with, in that they have the metal chain. The handles are different than they were with the cartoon. The cartoon one has orange handles, and we'll see that in a second. This is pretty close to how I remember it looking in the movie right here. However, in the movie, it wasn't a chain. He did not have a chain connecting his nunchucks in the movie, so that itself is not accurate. It does make for a nice display piece on your toy, but if you're going for accuracy to the movie, this is not accurate. But moving right along, he also comes with the sewer stand, just like it has been for all the Classic Collection Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles right here, 1990 movie Mike. Got the pegs up here for him to stand on. Put that off to the side. And now let's take a look at Michelangelo himself. As you can see, he looks a lot like Donatello did, except he has the Michelangelo head sculpt. And the head sculpt is very nice, if you ask me. If I move the camera up a little bit, get in here a little bit closer on Mikey. It's a very, very nice looking head for Michelangelo. The orange is very nice around his mask. The eyes look good. Love the smile. Mikey should have a smile on. So he looks very, very good in the head department, if you ask me. Mine's got a little spot right here, but oh well. Headband comes out just like it did on Donatello's, a lot further than the Classic Cartoon Collection did. The shell's a lot bigger, a lot like Donatello's, probably exactly the same. He's got his little spots on his belt here to hold his chucks, and they will slide in just like that, very nicely. They're not going to fall out. But he looks very nice. Now, articulation is just like Donatello's. Just my camera here. The head will go back that far, down that far, left and right. The shoulders, again, a lot of folks have had problems with the shoulders. My Donatello's shoulders, after I moved them a couple times, work just fine. Mikey's are a little stiffer than Donnie's were, especially coming down on this side. I got a hold up here by the shoulder. The other side is also stiff, so I got a hold up here by the shoulder on that one too. So that's a little disappointing, especially when Donatello's work okay. But again, it's not the end of the world. I'm not going to be moving these guys a whole lot anyways. We'll rotate at the bicep. We got double hinged elbows, swivel at the wrist. We got finger articulation for Mikey. All three fingers will move. We got a joint up here at the chest, so we can do a little bit of turning, some nice crunching action here, and that moves the whole shell, if you see that. Hips, they'll go out that far. Forward, they don't go forward super far because of the molding here. That's okay. Same with back. The shell gets in the way. They will rotate up here at the hip, and there's also this rotation joint right here, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it's there. You got double jointed knees, but only go that far because of the knee pads. Ankles will go forward, back. They don't rock, and toes are articulated. So, same sort of articulation we've gotten before out of this series. You can get some pretty good poses out of him if that's your thing. I'm not a big poser myself. I'm not very good at getting poses out of my figures, but when I do try, I do like to have the options of posing them in the ways I want to. Now, let's bring in the packaging again. And we're just going to do this to get a look at the Michelangelo that was in the movie itself. So we'll come back here. There's not a great shot of Michelangelo, but you can see him right here. If I can get in there. There he is, right there, next to Donatello. There's Mikey. You look at that. Get that out of there. And there's the Mikey head sculpt. So all in all, I'd say they did a pretty good job of getting the sculpt right with Michelangelo. Better than they did with Donatello. I'm happy with it. I think it looks very nice, honestly. And even if it's not 100% accurate to the movie, it looks good for Michelangelo. Now, the paint is the same as it was on Donatello. It's missing all the little details the costume had. The paint doesn't have any of the spots or the freckles or anything. So, again, it's not 100% accurate to the 1990 movie. That doesn't bother me. It's still a very nice looking Michelangelo, and I'm very happy to have it. Now, for comparisons, we'll bring in the cartoon Michelangelo from the classic collection, so we can see how they differ. Stand up, Mikey. So you can see, again, the greens are different shades, the orange is even a different shade, the chests are different, the belt's different. Here you can see the chucks, he's got the orange handles, but the same metal chain. And again, spin them around, we can see the differences in the shells. The bandana is longer on the movie mic. Shell's bigger, different shade of brown. Belts are fairly similar, but there is more detailing on the movie mic's belt than on the cartoon belt. So, get him out of here. And last but not least, we will show him off with Donatello. So there is Mikey and Donnie together. And they look very nice together, if you ask me. Again, the line is not 100% accurate to the movie, and we all know that by now. However, I still really like the way these guys look. They're super articulated, they're a great size, and they look great on my shelf in my collection. I'm happy with them. Could they have been better? Sure. Remember, they're 20 bucks. If you want to go and add in some of the detail yourself, go for it. I'm not good at that kind of thing, so I'm not going to try it. And I did just notice that Donatello's got that same mark on his cheek right there. See if I can get in here. There it is on Mikey. There it is on Donatello. Interesting. Huh. Well, anyways, there he is, 1990 movie Michelangelo. He is at Toys R Us now. If you're liking the way the classic collection is shaping up, I totally recommend picking him up. If you wanted something that was 100% accurate to the 1990 movie, these guys are not it, unfortunately. But they are still very nice Ninja Turtle figures, in my opinion. So, hope you guys are enjoying my videos. Please leave a comment down below, rate my videos, subscribe to my channel. All kinds of cool things coming up down the line. See you guys soon.